Blog Talk Radio.
Stephon Devereux, Devereux Committee Pro Wrestling, here on Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Yes, we got a different intro today. Today is going to be a different show, special show. Got my buddy, Karmaa. She's going to be on the show this afternoon. And hip-hop artist, excuse me. Yes, the music is kind of distracting, but nothing we can do about that right now. But before we get into that interview, I want to talk about, of course, pro wrestling for a second. Just want to get into the news of the day or the week. Let me see here. Let's see what they got here going on with this studio crap here. Can we get the music?
Welcome to the
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Stephon Devereux. Again, let's do that. All over. Stephon Devereux, Devereux Committee Pro Wrestling. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Technical issues. It happens sometimes. But like I said, we have Karmaa, hip-hop artist. She's dropping a new album this week, and let me tell you this. Man, you want to hear some real stuff. You want to hear that.
Welcome to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling. Presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux.
Okay, again, technical issues with today's show, but it doesn't matter because I'm not even talking about pro wrestling today.
Welcome to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling. Presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux.
Okay, let's do that again. I don't get it. Something's going on with it. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You know, we're going to have Karmaa here in a little bit. On today's show. Real quick, I want to get into this WWE news. First and foremost, you know, they had the superstar shakeup, and a lot of people were upset about that, some of the moves that they made. I was happy. I got to see my man Bray Wyatt also this past week. I was saying, you know, Bray's back. Bray is back. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see what they do with that character. It kind of reminded me of like a scary version of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah, I don't know if you young kids remember that show or not, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of a scary version of Pee-wee's Playhouse. So I think it might be cool. Also, the WWE announced that they're going to be relaunching the WWE Network, which I think is a huge deal. New features. They'll be having on their network coming soon. I don't actually have a time frame for that. They're partnering up with a streaming company, and they're going to relaunch the network soon. I think the network is cool. I think the features they have on it is cool, but they said they're going to upgrade. They're going to give the fans what they want. Hopefully, you know, they give me some of the shows I've been looking forward to watching that I haven't watched in some time. I won't get into those shows. Like I said, today we have my girl Karmaa. Tell me, go check out that song, Moods. Karmaa's currently in the top 10 on the Angry Kids 24/7 Radio list. Top 10. It's a pretty big accomplishment because we have so many artists on that radio station. And for her song Moods to reach top 10, it kind of, hey, obviously it's touching some people. You know, it's touched me. I think the song is awesome. You can go check her out on Spotify. That's Karmaa, Karmaa. Check her out on Spotify. She's also on the playlist as well. Check her out on Angry Kids 24/7 radio playlist on Spotify. And she's on, oh my goodness, I think it's got to be at least 50 playlists on Spotify. So I guarantee you can find her. Check her out. Tell me what you think, and maybe you can call in later on or something. Take some calls after the interview. We'll see what's up. See how long it goes. But other than that, there's really nothing much going on as far as in the world of pro wrestling. So I figured I've been off this past week, and I wanted to get the interview in earlier this week, but I didn't get a chance to. Stephon Devereux show took a little hiatus, and we'll be back next week. And so I figured this will probably be the best time to get her in because, we have this audience that is nothing but lovely people. I want to thank everyone who listens to the show every week. And I want to thank those who are listening to the Stephon Devereux show. We're getting really popular, and I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Don't have me in tears, people. Don't have me in tears. I don't want to cry right now, but I really appreciate it. Everyone at the radio station appreciate it as well. Now, speaking of that, before we go to a break, I just wanted to let everybody know that we're going to be upgrading the radio station soon, joining a new network. Still going to be here every Sunday afternoon. I'll be here practically every day doing a Stephon Devereux show as well. But we're going to be upgrading the radio station. So if you see some or hear some changes, as far as music, because we always upgrade the music, obviously. But, some drops and so forth. We're going to have a little bit more fun with this new network. We got some flexibility, and I can't wait to make this move. And that'll be happening over the next few weeks. You probably won't be able to tell until it actually happens. I'm not going to just come out of nowhere and, be on everybody's timeline saying, hey, check out, because I try to promote the thing, but, Stephon Devereux, a busy man. But anyway, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have a rising star in this business. And I'm not talking wrestling, which I think oh my goodness, I think she would kill in the wrestling business. I'm not going to lie. I'm dead serious. Y'all don't think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Trust me. I think she would kill in the wrestling business. But we're going to have rising star in hip-hop, my girl Karmaa. We're going to talk about her song Moods, and we're going to talk about her new release. Yeah, she got a new album coming out this week. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. I'm telling you, I know it's going to be fire. But you're listening to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling here on Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We'll be right back after this break.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. How to text a guy to keep him interested? It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguy-to-keep-him-interested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguy-to-keep-him-interested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or MedicareMadeClear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio.
Discover the weird trick people are using to make over $3,500 a month taking paid surveys from home. Jason White is known online as the king of paid surveys. He's been taking paid surveys online since 2009 and has earned over $274,000 just from paid surveys. He knows that may seem hard to believe, but it's 100% true and verified. Large multi-billion-dollar corporations need your feedback and suggestions about their products and are willing to pay huge sums of money to get it. If you go to bit.ly/makingmoneywithsurveys, he'll show you how to get your piece of the pie. Companies desperately need your opinion and will pay you cash for taking short surveys. Plus, you'll get $50 for taking your first paid survey. So go to bit.ly/makingmoneywithsurveys. Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We are back, and I just want to say what's up to my girl Karmaa. Karmaa, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Man, look, I'm telling you, this is going to be a treat for this audience. You know, like I said, I wanted to get you on a bigger platform. You know, the Stephon Devereux Show is cool, but the Devereux Committee is on iHeartRadio. We respect iHeartRadio here. But what's up, man? How are you doing? How's things going on down there in Texas?
I'm good. Everything's good down here. Staying busy and out of trouble.
Well, that's what we need, because you know what? I've been telling a lot of my friends, I've been telling my brothers, I've been telling people I work with, like, yo, you need to hear this chick, yo. She is killing the game right now. And, hey, the way I look at it is, I think you're the next one. I really believe you are the next one. And I'm not going to say next female hip-hop artist to blow. I think you're the next hip-hop artist to blow. And it's off of that song, Moods, that to this day, I swear, I wake up and that song's on my mind. Somehow, some way, that song is on my mind. What gave you the concept, or what made you come up with that concept of Moods?
Moods was a hard one to write and to actually record. You know, my ex-wife wanted a divorce, and there was nothing I could do to prevent it. He jumped on to the next person that, you know, said hi, and I saw it all happen in front of me and just wrote about it instead of getting upset.
Hey, now you have a hit song.
And Moods is closure. That was my, you know, nail in the coffin.
Well, actually, I wouldn't call it a nail in the coffin. I would call it a seed that was planted, because it's about to grow into a rose. It's actually almost there, in my opinion, because, like I said, you're on the Angry Kids 24/7 radio charts, and your song has been rising. You know, some days it comes down, but then the next day it goes back up like 3 or 4 spots, and I expect you to, you know, be number one on that station pretty soon, just on the strength of Moods. Now, I know you have a new album coming out soon, but we'll talk about that in a second. You know, I just want to let the people get a chance to get to know you. But, okay, so you write basically off of what goes on in your life. Am I correct?
Yep.
So what gave you that motivation? What's the influences? The people who influence you to do what you do, and that's create some dope music.
Oh, man, I have a huge support system behind me. So, you know, obviously not all songs are going to be based off experience, but most of them are. But having people behind me motivates me. You know, I saw my parents struggle most of my life, and, you know, that gave me some inspiration to write. You know, I'm not the best at talking, as you can hear, and when I record, it's like it's Karmaa. It's not Mariah anymore. So it's like an alter ego for me to escape.
I expect you're going to have to do a lot of talking because I guarantee you will be getting some requests for interviews very soon because I just think you have that type of energy, you know, as an artist. You have an energy that just gets inside of people, and they want to get to know you more, and they want to find out, okay, now where's she from? You know, as soon as they see a video or they hear a song, they want to hurry up and go and check everybody's Instagram and all of that, you know. But how did you get started doing music? What made you, you know, start this little journey that you're on?
Oh, man, I'm a 90s baby, so 80s, 90s music, I've always listened to it. I've always danced to it. My mom said I was singing and dancing before I was talking and walking. So music has always been a huge influence for me. But it was probably around age 13 when I took a creative writing class, and I was writing poetry. And within that year, it started turning into raps. And then from 14 on, it was just nonstop writing. Like I would just be in English class or math class, whatever class, just writing. And once I got through college, I was like, man, I got a degree. I can do whatever I want, because that was my mom's rule. You get a degree, you can do whatever you want. You want to be a stripper? That's fine. You got a degree? That's cool. So I started trying to produce my own beats, and I'm not as patient as I could be with that. But like Small Circle, I created that entire song from the beat up. It's kind of progressed from there. Lyrically, I've been challenging myself, and I've got a lot of great artists, you know, from that Angry Kids group who have been pushing me and teaching me and helping me to grow my music from, you know, the small poetry that I started out doing at age 13 to now 26, you know, putting out full albums.
How many albums do you have out right now? I think, what is it?
I have
3?
2 EPs, and then, yeah, I've got a third album that drops May 4th and another one in the works that drops August 1st.
So you working.
I am working.
And see, and here's the thing. Like, I release singles. You know, I haven't dropped an album in maybe 10 years. You know, a full album. But I believe that we're coming back around to a full body of work. You know, people are going to start releasing full bodies of work again. Unlike the past 3 years, singles were really the main way these artists were getting their music out. They would release a single and hope that it'd do something, and the next week they release another single and another, you know, but it would never be a full body of work, never a full album, just releasing the singles off that album. Do you plan on doing that more with this upcoming album?
You know, everybody keeps saying that, but I'm not one to follow the crowd. You know, I'm a leader in my own way, and I don't do music to, you know, necessarily hope that it makes it big. I do it to relate to other people, to inspire the uninspired. And when I write, it's not to, you know, it's not for fame or for any other reason, not for popularity, not for clout. It's strictly for me and the people who listen to hear and know that, you know, there's somebody who's writing stuff that's gone through the same things as them and feels the same way as them and, you know, experiences life similar to them, if not, you know, differently, and that everybody has issues. Talk about those issues. I'm not afraid to hide. I'm not going to go on and talk about things that don't relate to me or pertain to my life. I'm not that kind of person. So when I release an album, it's because it meant something to me. Recording it, writing those songs, the people I chose specifically to be featured, it was all handcrafted specifically to get my thoughts and emotions and feelings out so they don't stay in my head and so I don't go insane.
That's what we're talking about. You listen to Stephon. Go ahead. Oh, okay, hold on. You listen to Stephon Devereux and the Devereux Committee. We're here with hip-hop artist Karmaa talking about her career, her hit song Moods, and what she got coming up next, because that's what I'm looking forward to. Like I said, I listen to your music all the time, and you know, through the playlist, and then sometimes I'll just go directly to your page and I'll just start banging some of your tracks off your page and so forth. And people, you want more information on Karmaa, you should go and check out the Angry Kids radio blog that was done on Karmaa a couple of weeks ago. It should be updated. If it's not updated today, it'll be updated within not tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest. We'll put this interview up on that blog as well. But there's so much information about her on that blog. That's what made me so excited about doing this interview. But let's talk about that new album. Let's get into that new album. All right, so what's the title of the new album?
Not a Real Rapper.
What? So you're not a real rapper? Oh, so,
I mean,
now I can joke around with that.
Everybody has people who envy them or jealous of them, and somebody came to me and they said, "Hey, can you listen to my music and give me feedback?" I said, "Yeah, of course." I ask for feedback all the time because I want to apply it and improve myself, and I thought that's what we were doing. And I gave very, very simple. It wasn't even mean feedback, just ways to help improve their music and make it catchy, because it's not catchy, and that's what you need for music. And, the lyrics were, they were all right, and they just weren't relatable, and that's what this person wanted, was something relatable. And when I gave that feedback, their response was, "Well, you're not even a real rapper, you sing." So I kind of went with it. So I guess that was, wait a minute. Okay, so this person said that you're not even a real rapper, you sing. Now, I've been around for a long time, and some of the other rappers who we call real rappers, they vocalize on their tracks too, so I don't understand how that person would say that about you. She obviously wasn't paying attention to your bars. Let's just say that. So I wouldn't even worry about that person, to be honest with you. I really wouldn't worry about that person. So that gave you the idea to do this album. Yep. And I pretty much sing on every track, but I got a few lines in there.
You throwing some jabs? Of course. Oh, man. As the article say, karma will eventually catch up with you. I mean, let's be so okay, because I can't wait for this. I really can't. Now, I won't tell my audience too much, but I did hear a little bit. Sometimes I feel special, but I did hear a little bit. What should we expect with this album? Some of your favorite tracks, or some of the tracks you want the people to go directly to, because they're going to listen to the whole thing, but they like to know what the artists like or want them to go directly to.
Oh man, that's a tough question. I've pretty much been listening to it every day to make sure that it's ready to go. And 5 of those 8 tracks they have features on them. And people say, "Oh, you have too many features. You have too many features." I don't really care, because that's what I needed to make the music. I needed that extra oomph, and I like having features. But if I had to pick one, my favorite track on the album is On Fleek. That song, it means a lot to me because, like I said, everybody has haters, and, especially as a female, we already get looked at, "Oh, you're too fat," or, "Oh, you're too masculine," or, whatever it is. And I wanted to make a song for especially women to be able to relate to that and be able to say, no, like, I look in the mirror and I love what I see, and there's no shame in that. Like, there should not be any issues with loving what you see in the mirror. And society's made it to where, women can't do that. So I wanted to bring a song out that helped relate to that. And hopefully, the message gets conveyed properly.
Man, so this is going to be a powerful album. Don't forget, people, it's dropping May 4th, but you can go and find Karmaa. I'm pretty sure I've left a link in the description where you can go and pre-save that album right now. I know I did. I know a bunch of people that have done it already. So I know this thing is going to be popping. I just can't wait. I really can't wait, because when this thing drops, I think it's going to drop and people are going to be like, oh, okay, all right, we're taking her seriously. And that's for the people who don't take you serious already, because I take you serious, but there's some people who don't. They talk stuff on hip-hop these days, and they think that they know what's good for hip-hop. I think you're perfect for hip-hop because you bring your own style, and we don't have that these days. It's not diverse enough. You come with a flavor that just says, look, you taste it, you don't like it, you can put it down. But I think you're gonna change the game, in my opinion, as long as you continue on this journey that you're on. So what's next for you? We know the album. You said you have another one coming in August. I expect some shows, right? It's going to be some shows performing. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, I'm working on it. That's the next step. I got enough songs. I got enough, people supporting me. It's time.
Yeah, you do have a lot of songs. Like I said, people, go check out her. Just go Google Karmaa, Karmaa. Hip hop. Just Google it. I guarantee you find it. You'll find her in all the streaming platforms, and you'll realize she has a huge catalog for someone. How long have you been doing this, by the way? How long have you been releasing music?
2 years.
2 years?
Yep, that's it. 2 years.
What? You got all the music in 2 years?
Yeah, I've been writing 13 years, but I've only been recording and releasing for the last 2.
Man, now people, you're going to have some people jealous now, because let's be real. It's not like you drop, an album and there's like 3 songs. When you're dropping full bodies of work here, and like I said, we can't even get a full body of work out of these so-called stars now. I call them Instagram social media stars. They blow up for a week off of a single and they just fade away the next week because they can't come up with another single. But you're coming with a full body of work, and you've only been doing this. You've been recording for 2 years. That is insane. That's insane. That's called work ethic.
That's how my parents raised me. Got to work hard, play hard, and grind hard until you make it to where you're trying to be.
And where do you see yourself in 2 years?
I see myself traveling the world, performing everywhere I've ever dreamt of with the people in my small circle, my producers, my close features, my family, and taking care of everybody and living financially free. That's the goal, and that's what I'm after. I won't stop until I'm there.
Well, I got just a couple quick questions. These are usually questions I have for my wrestlers and so forth, but like dream scenarios. Now, what's your dream feature? Who's the person you would love to feature on your album or be featured on their album?
Oh man, anybody who knows me knows I got 2 people that I'm absolutely in love with. Their lyrics, their style, everything, and that's Camila Cabello and Kehlani. Either one of them would make my whole life complete.
And how do you see, so how do you feel that feature will come? Just give me one. Give me one of them. Who do you see that, how do you feel, what type of song, the concept, things like that, music-wise?
Oh, I won't even lie. I got a song written that I, envisioned Camila Cabello on, which is why I haven't even, thought about releasing the song. And, I kind of wrote it after listening to her first album on her own, and when I wrote it, it was perfect. It was just the verses kind of pertain to both of us, and then the hook, I just heard her on it.
Man, yeah, because I give you credit, because me personally, I probably would not have been able to narrow it down to 1 or 2 people, as far as dream features, but you did perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. I have some wrestlers that I ask that question, who is your dream match? And they can't tell me. They'll give me somebody that, a lot of the fans are like, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good match. And it depends, but you nailed that question. Okay, we got to get out of here soon, but Karmaa, let me tell you this. I can't wait. May 4th, the album drops, and the people, I think they're going to love it. Do you have anything to say to the people before they get this album?
Just come in with an open mind, because, if you've ever listened to any of my music, no track is the same and no album is the same. It's a different feel and emotion and vibe on each song. So come in with an open mind and open ears and just, embrace the music.
Man, and the title of the album is?
Not a Real Rapper. Don't forget it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not a Real Rapper. Karmaa, drop it, and she's a real rapper. Don't get that twisted. Drop it May 4th. Please go check her out on Spotify right now. Go click the link in the description. You can pre-save that album. Not a Real Rapper. Girl Karmaa, let's get it done. All right, people, we out of here. Stephon Devereux. Karmaa, I want to thank you for joining us this week. And good luck with the success. Look, this album is going to be successful, I know. Trust me, I already feel it. So I want to thank you again for joining us. And I want to thank you, people, for joining us. Stephon Devereux, Devereux Committee, here on Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. We're out. See you next week.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. How to text a guy to keep him interested? It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguy.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguy.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.